welcome, welcome, welcome. It's me here with you today, Hera. You know me by now, I think, but just in case you don't, I am Hera. I am an energy healer. I specialize in inner child and resolving inner conflict, basically, through like having this dialogue and reconnecting to your inner child, because I believe that the inner child is the key to our needs, desires, and dreams, and a form of access to our happiness. I am replacing Sky today, and I'm super happy to see you. We're gonna do some readings, we're gonna do some guidance. So if you have any question, you can pop down below, and we're gonna start reading and start working together. I use so in my readings and my healings, I use, of course, like connection to my intuition. I connect to your energy field. I connect also to your angels, and I connect to my angels. I connect to Creator. I use theta healing downloads when it's necessary, or when I feel like that's what is like being brought. And if it's present, I'm also going to send you healings if you need. So please just drop your question, and we'll get started. All right. Okay. Ayesha. Oh yeah, let's show up the people on there. Hi, can you help me, please? Sorry, give me 1 second. There you go. Can you help me, please? For some reason, I have this fear, hesitancy to actively connect and engage with the spirit realm for myself. Yeah, okay, I get why. I don't know why I'm so scared and insight. Yeah, black magic, ancestors. There is this energy of having experienced or having ancestor who experienced black magic or who used psychic gifts badly. So it's about a form of fear of evil, fear that you are going to misuse your power, fear that you are going to hurt others, and that you are going to recreate what you or you in the past life or your ancestor have created. That's something that a lot of healers face. It's also like it's a form of archetype as well, like the wrong magician or the wrong shaman, like the guru who hurts others in other lifetimes. And when working with that, what I usually do in the sessions, or when but you can also do it as well, is this connecting to your ancestor and telling them that you have no interest in hurting others, that you are going to connect to the light and connect to another kind of realm, and that now that you have free will, you are able to decide where you want to connect, and you're able to use your power in the best way possible for the humanity. But it's a fear of karma, it's a fear of evil. We talk about fear of evil in the Medical Intuitive Mastermind as well, our 6-month course, because that's something that comes up often. That, and we talked also about the wounded healer archetype, so that we can disconnect from all those collective consciousness and these past life and ancestral experiences that lead us to be afraid of our power, or be afraid that something is going to happen to us, or be afraid that we are going to hurt someone else. So I can sense also that there are like memories or fear of curses. So let me connect and see what I can do from here. So that's really interesting, because when I scan you, the first time that I scanned you, I got directly the ancestral line and the past life. But now when I scan you again, I'm seeing another layer about your own fear of yourself, and about fearing or sensing that you are a bad person. That comes from a past lifetime, but it's also very active in your your lifetime. So I'm going to remove and release the psychic attacks that you received. And I'm going to ask for the projections to be released. And can I show your inner child and show you to every cell of your being that you are not a bad person? We're going to lift the shame and the guilt of integrating mistakes as being a wrong human being. Okay. That would require as well some forgiveness work, because you need to forgive yourself, you need to forgive your ancestors, and need to forgive the time you've made mistake that led you to believe that you deserve to be punished, or that you became a bad person. Okay. Soulful. Hi, darling. Would you have a reading for me considering my career and the next moves? Yeah, sure. So it takes me a bit of time to adjust, because I feel like there is a sort of fear to see your true heart's desires. Yeah, it's like the path that you are on. It's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. It's not the bad one or something. But it seems like you have another desire that is underlying and that is hidden, and that you refuse to acknowledge, see, or encourage or get on. So I don't know exactly what it is, because I'm not fully being shown. I'm sensing something related to can be crafts. Something related to emotions as well. They are showing me the sea. I don't know if you live near the sea, but they're showing me the sea, and they're showing me sort of like secret that is being hidden there about something that you truly, truly, truly want to do and truly, truly want to be, that you're not fully maybe like showing up or letting be for in a very like in a complete openly manner. So if like I'm gonna share something quickly with you guys, because I think it's really important when life tries to awaken something within you, and even if it's extremely scary, it's usually the right path for you. And so when we do inner child healing, we usually go down to find with that inner child, to have a chat with that inner child, and we take a look at what happened for them to be disconnected from their dreams. Because we tend to, as we go along and as we grow, we tend to lose our connection to ourselves, and we tend to lose our connection to our desires. So it's all about like reconnecting, and once we reconnect to your dreams, you are more able to take active steps towards the realization of that dream. So that's what they're showing me. I hope it helps. Mm-hmm. Tona, bless you too, darling. Jennifer. Hey, Hera, I would love some guidance from inner child today. Okay, it's really fast. I'm sensing sadness and nostalgia, like being homesick, or having something that you miss, or someone that you miss, or it might be also time with yourself that you miss. I'm getting that self-care is really important for you at the moment, and should be a priority, because your inner child is now a bit like sobbing and showing me that that she feels like she's not completely seen and not completely understood, and she wants to be acknowledged, and she needs this kind of intimacy, this kind of connection. She needs like someone, or even if it's you, but someone that is going to connect completely with her and get to know her. There is you guys, I wish I could like just share this with you, but there is this guy on TikTok who is like creating videos of healthy relationships with a partner, but it's just like recording with himself, and he has like the craziest intimacy and the craziest connection, and he is like the kindest and warmest person ever with himself, and that is absolutely beautiful because that's basically inner child work but applied to social media, which is incredible. um and he is like creating situation and how the best person, like a partner or the best person that can understand him, would reply. And it's full of kindness, and it's absolutely lovely. And that's what I recommend when you are doing like inner child work with yourself. If you are sitting and doing some shadow work and sitting and having like this moment when you discuss with your inner child, is this what are the things that your inner child needs to hear? And usually what they need to hear is definitely not what your parents used to say to you, or what some people around you might say to you if they are a bit like mean or a bit dismissive. And it would be like the best encouragement and warmth. And so that's what I'm seeing, that your inner child need, Jennifer, today. Is this like she seems sad and she seems homesick, and she needs to have someone that is there for her, and that is like showing her that she matters, that she's heard, that she's understood. So you can, like, when doing that, you can just like put your hand on your heart and connect with her and have this inner dialogue, and that will already like bring what you would expect somebody else to bring into your life. That's also how inner child with inner child healing, that's also how we reprogram lots of codependent pattern. I am a recovering codependent. I've been struggling a lot with codependency, and with trauma bonding in my life, or energy so-called twin flame, for example, which is basically like a form of trauma bonding situation. I've struggled a lot with that, and it's really through inner child work that I've been like being able to get out of the on the other side. And of course some cord cutting work, but that was not, yeah, it was not enough. We need to really dig deep on the pattern, because when you've been used to being a codependent family, that takes all the space of your life. Okay, let's go. Matisse. Hi Hera, on Friday I have my first session of theta. Is it a good match for me? What do the angels say? Thank you. I remember it's not the first time that you are asking this, and they're basically showing me exactly the same thing, is that it's a good first step for you, but they are showing me things connecting with hypnotherapy and herbalists or natural therapy. So they are showing me healings with plants, with herbs, maybe maybe even floral essence like Bach flower, or they are not the only one. There are other is like flower essence, but I'm getting like something like some coaching work or some hypnotherapy work with a component of plants to really like integrate in yourselves, and really work deep. So it's they're showing me that it's fine. Like, go do your theta healing session, of course. Um, but they're also showing me that there is something that might be even like bring you even more like like an even better healing. Oh, Valina. Hello, my dear. Can I have any advice from my angels for my love? How to heal my love life because I feel stuck. Okay, there is loss. I'm sensing loss. So it might come. It, yeah, definitely comes from a past life. Definitely comes from before, and it's about having lost your love in a previous life, and the wound of losing them still present now. So that's something that is quite deep. So I would recommend you booking like yourself for a session or a swap if you know like some practitioners that can help you. But to really look at it because there is some grief work to do, and there is this need to explain to that person that even across lifetime and space, you can still connect with them, you can still talk to them, you still love them, but that you have to live your life on this incarnation now, and that you can still like retrieve them in another life. So, do you allow me to send this energetic email to that person that you've lost and letting them know that you are still connecting to them, that you are grateful that you have met them and grateful for what happened between you, grateful for the richness of the relationship, that it's now time to mark the contract as completed. And time for you to go on with this reality in this incarnation. Showing your higher self that you can still connect to them across lifetimes and space. And releasing the fear of never meeting them again. Okay, there you go. And cutting the cords. Mhm. So I'm sensing that the cords might not be completely ready to be cut, because there is some forgiveness work to do, and there is some maybe journaling even to do for you. Like take the time to really feel the contract completed, and every explanation or everything that needed to be shared or expressed has to be before you can cut the cord. Once it's done, the cord will be cut. But first, there is this work to do on the promises, maybe as well, that have been exchanged. But basically, yeah, when you are still grieving someone or still like feel like you've lost someone, it's hard to let another person in because the space is not fully available. Theresa, may I please have a reading looking for general guidance? Thank you. Okay, let's see what they say. I'm just getting that you might be flying soon or that someone is going to fly to come see you. Yeah, I'm getting meetings, like important encounters, important meetings, people that you're going to be in touch with, that are going to come and see you and talk to you. We'll see. Hello, Hera. Can I have a reading about the next 3 months? Okay, let's see. Sarah, it keeps coming back. I'm sorry. Travel. each time she's asking, that's what comes up. I'm sorry. It's still the same thing, Sarah. Travel. Go somewhere, please. Follow. That's all. That's all they say. I don't know what you're gonna experience when you're gonna travel, honestly, but that's the only thing they can focus on with you. It's like keep having the same thing. So yeah, they are just showing me you like traveling or potential of travel, and if potential is available, please go ahead and do. I'm wondering where you live, Sarah. Which continent you're on? Because I'm seeing you're gonna go to Europe, but maybe you're not from Europe. We'll see. Ayesha, thank you, Hera. You mentioned so much. I'm processing it. You're welcome, and I'm sorry. I'm sharing. So this is for Sky. Last time I didn't understand a message about my divine purpose in relation to work, and I asked about it. You said I waste my time, but I'm confused. Okay, I would suggest you ask to Sky again when she comes back tomorrow. She will be on the live tomorrow. You can ask her again. Tuna. This is my first experience with you live. I'm loving it. Witnessing your connection is beautiful. Thank you. May I have a reading, please? I'm feeling an evolution emergence messages. Okay. And thank you so much. I'm really grateful. There is something about Earth, reconnecting to Earth, that you are doing, and they are encouraging it. So they are showing me you being more grounded and anchoring yourself into the divine Mother Earth, and being more into nature, being more present with your emotion. And they are showing me it's interesting because they're just showing me that it's a part of your evolution and a part of your spiritual awakening as well, to have this moment when you are like regrounding everything on Earth and reconnecting everything through divine Mother Earth. So one of the meditation that has been the most powerful for me when I started working with like doing spiritual work and working as a practitioner, and it was it's one of the healer that I was seeing back then, and it was a meditation where you go down to the Mother Earth crystal or the Mother Earth cave, depending on how you see Mother Earth, but like coming back to the center of the earth and communicating with Mother Earth. And it was about like telling her all the things that happened to you, all the things that are hard at the moment, all the things that you would like to communicate to a friend or to a mother. You can do it there, because and I always suggest to do it out loud. I understand that it's hard, and that's because it's hard that it's working. That's a sign that we like our expression and our expressive our ability to express ourselves and our emotion have been completely shut down. And so when you are like taking back that ability to share things from the heart to someone and to say it out loud, you are going to get more and more used to communicate your feelings and communicate your emotions. And so when you reach that place where you can talk to the energy of Mother Earth, usually after I witness her pampering me, nurturing me, hugging me, giving me this unconditional love that I maybe never had, at least in that space where I go and see her, I never had this nurturing love. So I go and I like connect completely with her, and I let her embrace me and be a good mom, be like the best mom possible, the one that is going to listen, that is going to be there for me, that is going to encourage me, going to nurture me, going to, like this. So I suggest, it's so for this reading, Tona, it's either just basic going into nature, or going into nature and connecting to Mother Earth on top of it. Shruti. Hi, Hera. I had an unbelievable, fearful experience inside the temple during this eclipse. Can you give me more insights on the event? Why me and my family had to go through it? Okay, so first, okay. When you are experiencing a bad experience, I am not I'm not part of the healers that say that you had to go through it. I disagree with that statement. I do agree on the fact that we learn things from bad things that happen to us, but I find that saying I had to go through it is bringing a lot of guilt and responsibility, where sometimes it's not about you, and sometimes it's not about karma or soul contract that led you to do something. It's or at least, even if it was on a spiritual plan, I don't see any relief in believing that you had to go through. But what are the lessons that you can get out of it, or what are okay, no, love, I'm sorry. I don't see it as something you had to go through. I see it as a trauma. I'm perceiving it as something traumatic that happened, and it's not about having to go through it. So maybe you've learned something from it, but you were never supposed to go through it. Okay. Um, okay, what I'm getting is that, like, I think you need to get in touch with your body, because right now I'm feeling that you're quite disconnected from your body, and dissociating from it, and dissociating from what happened, because it's like from fear you went into survival, and into we must survive, and we must be fine, and so you didn't get to experience the fear of what happened, and to let it move through your body. So I'm sensing it being still very present, if that makes sense. And that would be something that would need to be released. You have modalities such as TRE that are really good, or you can get in touch with a practitioner, or get in a session, because it's not when something like this happen, it needs to get out of your body, so that it doesn't like stay stuck in your organs and keep coming back. But once this is done, and once this is resolved, and once the trauma has left your body, that's where you can call in the lessons. When you call in the lessons at first, without like processing the emotion, and without processing the trauma, that's where we bypass. That's where we're like, like we I'm gonna give an example that is like absolutely not related to you, but it's this like, I don't know, you got cheated on, or your partner betrayed you, and you feel really bad about it, and you feel extremely sad, and you're gonna be like, must have attracted this, must be my responsibility, maybe that's because of this, or maybe that's because of that, instead of being like, I am so angry, and I feel so betrayed, and I feel so wronged, and so bad about it. And that's the same thing. See, it's this first, the emotion that I'm feeling, like I was so afraid, and I am still in shock. So it's acknowledging that first. Like I am shocked that this happened. Here is how I felt. And once you've expressed everything about it, then you can take a look at what was I like, what did I learn, what was I learning. But like, otherwise it's just passing, and I think you've been experiencing something really harsh, my love. So I'm just gonna send you healing and love and blessings. and only accept if you want it. But I'm gonna ask for the state of shock to be released. You can just say yes if you want, knowing that after that there will be probably will be emotion that would be flowing. So like please be like have the right surroundings and the right support team around you at that moment. Okay. I'm gonna fill up your body with unconditional love. You guys, as usual, when there is someone messaging you or letting you know that they like telling you, oh, please message me, inbox me, whatever, friend request messages. I have a guidance for you. Please, it's they are scammers. We are doing our best to let them off the page, but they keep coming back, so please be careful. We never charge for angel readings. Okay. What is blocking money and new client? Thank you. Okay, let me see. I'm feeling like there is some anger and resentment at um, at your job, actually, at how you really want it to work, but at the same time you are resenting the universe and resenting other people for it not working, and it's making you angry, and it's like making you stay in that circle, in that trap of I want to do it, but at the same time I don't have it, and so like it's keeping you stuck in that loop. um, and behind there is a fear of disappointing your clients. There is a fear of disappointing them, or fear that they're not going to come back. So it's about reframing that you are worthy to have clients, that there are people out there for you and that want you, and that want you as a healer, and want you as a practitioner, that want to be with you, and that need to now find you and align with you. um, and then it's about also looking at your skills and being aware that you are doing the job with integrity and inner power, so that you don't feel like you're going to disappoint them or that it's not enough. So it's about like also being like super aware of your practice, and showing them what you can offer, and being very honest with what you can bring, and working together and letting them know, and be the most honest person possible with them. But there is, yeah, there is some disappointment, a fear of disappointment. Lynn, I'm sorry, I don't have cards right now. I didn't feel called to get them. I can give you a reading if you ask me something, but I don't have cards. Okay, Alexa, new here. I'd love anything you have for me. Let me check. Sorry, Alexa, it will have to be a question. When I scan or when I ask them to deliver something, I'm not getting anything specific. They're showing me images of freedom and nature and openness and presence and mindfulness, but that's all I get. So maybe that's what you need today, like to have this sense of freedom and openness. But if you have like a more specific question, I can like ask. But that's what I'm getting. Take a check. Okay. All right. Can I have a reading about being provided for and receiving energy? I know I have massive block. Any insight from the angel? Love and thanks. Okay. Mhm. So I'm getting that you feel that you have the belief that you need to give in order to receive. And that you need to give first, that it has to come from you first. And so like the energy is a bit like giving in so that you can receive after. Um, so there is because okay, so it is always an exchange. So we agree on that. This is an exchange. Um, energy is an exchange. We always like giving and receiving. It's always in movement. So that's for sure. But I would say like the question I would ask you is that what's gonna happen if you stop giving? And like the first thing that comes to mind is that you will stop receiving. But that's actually not true, and that's not the only thing that is behind. I feel like there is a fear that if you stop giving, you will not be loved. So that is like an overgiving wound and a tendency to people please. In our same thing in our mastermind, 6 months mastermind, we work through the different core wounds that we have that are blocking us from experiencing abundance, from experiencing being a healer, and from experiencing divine, like vibrant health. Um, and so, yeah, for you, there is this people pleasing energy. This I always have to give. I also have to give. That's all we receive. And I can hear, like, even maybe it was your mother or maybe someone from your family, an aunt or something, or a grandma that is saying that you need to do more. You need to do more. You need to do more. That it's not enough, basically. So it's connected to unworthiness and connected to feeling that you always have to give more and more than you can, even more than you can that you have, or like yeah, it's like running on empty. Okay. Okay, Alexa. Would I be able to go into business with my spiritual abilities? So I don't need to really connect to say yes. Um, mhm. Yes. And what might be blocking you is this fear, anger, and this resentment that you have um, upon things not working for you immediately as much as you would like to. It's like I'm sensing that you have to be patient and that you need to be patient, and it's driving you insane um, because things are not fully going the way you would like them to go. There is something else that I'm getting, and that's quite common, but we always believe that we need to do a certain thing to arrive at the place we want to arrive to in life. But if there are things that like therapy, years of therapy and healings have taught me, is that sometimes you just need to follow your joy, and you just need to follow what is important for you and what matters for you, without bypassing yourself, or without like believing that um you need to go into the spiritual healing business right now immediately, or you need to succeed in certain area before, or you need to do this, or you need to do that, to the point where you feel you end up exhausted and resentful because you haven't experienced joy in a long time. And experiencing joy or reconnecting to joy every day is also what brings you closer to your alignment, and what is definitely like helping on your life path. um, and say that because I've seen lots of people also like just jumping on things, on projects and other things, because they would expect it to bring the happiness they don't have at the moment, if that makes sense. So it's about being more attuned to what your needs are, and first taking care of those needs, and then life will lead you slowly to where you need to be. Okay, Lynn. Anything for me on employment? I don't know in which field you are working, but I see you working in an office. Um, and I don't know in which country you live, but it might be, it's not in a different country, it's not that. But I'm seeing an office job with a big open space. Um, and it's like, it's fine as a work for you, but there is like this strong male energy that is like getting into conflict with you, and that maybe not the best thing you could experience or that you would like to experience. But it seems like you will be working in a company soon, or that like that's something that can change. That's the thing. That's something that can definitely shift depending on like if you work on your beliefs about being able to do what you want. And I sense that the thing with you that could be a priority looking at is your true desires, what you really want to do, and working on reconnecting to that desires and reconnecting to your true passion in life. Because you don't have to do exactly as your parents used to do. You don't have to do as society wants you to do. You can just do you and do things that matter for you. And it's important for first to reconnect to that part of you that knows what you truly want. Mm. Need to. Hi, Sky. Okay, I'm taking the other comment when you actually put my name. Okay, there you go. My name is Isha. May I get angel guidance for next month? Thank you. Yeah. Mm, okay. So, Nitu, what I'm getting is that some of the people around you are a bit like draining you of energy, mm, and that you pick up on their belief systems and their patterns, and their emotion, which like lead you to be a bit drained and to be overwhelmed with other people's emotions, or people like other people's anger, other people's like dense emotion. I'm also seeing like a bit of a psychic attack when I scan you. So that's not really a guidance, but I'm gonna start by removing them, if that's okay, so that we can see clearer. And what I'm seeing for the upcoming month is lots of situations or relationships with your family. There seems to have lots of contact with them, having them being very present and having to have them very present. Like there are things to resolve between you. There are things that need to be taken care of, and that is going to take space for the next few months. So I see like lots of family reunion, things related to family to talk about and to focus on. Hello, Hera. Will I be blessed with a biological child of my own, and will the father be F? Thank you. I'm seeing yes, in a sense of having a child is a yes. I'm seeing like they are taking me directly to your body, and I'm seeing that it's that you feel ready, that you feel ready um, with that person specifically. I don't know. It might be, but there is no like I'm not getting a 100% certainty on it because of emotional availability and unavailability. It seems like there is a sort of like disconnection that is going on at the moment that can lead to wanting to reconnect, but without like going through like the intimacy process. And it seems like you need to communicate a lot first on your needs, your desires, and what you want in your future. And it seems like a big discussion is supposed to take place. um, I'm sensing the energy of this person a bit distant at the moment or a bit remote. So I would suggest like discussing with them, sharing about this desire, and see what they are answering and what they feel like doing. Um, so I hope it helps. But I, like in terms of having a child, I see that like it is present in your energy field for sure. Alexa, this is very true. Sending you love. Okay. I'm gonna quickly check on the Facebook because sometimes I don't see all the comments appearing. And sorry for all the scammers, guys. That's a lot of people saying, like, trying to rip you off, basically. Um, Let me check. And okay, and all right. Yeah. I think if there are no... Okay, Divya. Requesting for healing and love. I am having struggle over finding aligned super. Okay. So sending healing your way, sending healing to your inner child as well, that is wanting for attention and presence and love. And Divya, my love, I would suggest looking having a look at the support wound issue and working on that support wound so that you can feel more supported and more present, because I can see people around you, but it's like they cannot like fully like attune with your energy, because there is this wound that then becomes the I don't need anyone, and they believe that you don't need them, but you do. So it's also about expressing your needs. But I would take a look at the support wound and get yourself in for a swap or a session working on yourself. All right. Okay, so I'm going to leave you here, guys, and I thank you so much for your presence and your kindness. I hope you are happy with these readings. I'll see you again on Thursday. All right, take care.